We fucking wing it on here. Hey, take it away, brother.
Oh, well, shit. Well, this is the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast. I'm Dirty.
I'm Tank.
And today we're joined with fucking biker news royalty. You're going to know him from you're going to know him from Insane Throttle, Biker News, HarleyLiberty.com, MotorcycleMadhouse.com, HooliganBiker.com.
The King, baby.
The King, baby. I'll try
Social
to
media.
Music and I'll put it in there for you real quick.
Fucking social media. You got YouTube, Insane Throttle Biker News. You have Twitter, Insane Throttle. You have Instagram, Insane Throttle Biker News. You have Pinterest, Insane Throttle. You have Facebook, Insane Throttle. You have podcast platforms.
Oh, yeah, we're all over the major radio.
Motorcycle Madhouse, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Player FM, TuneIn, many more. Also an author. A book on Amazon.com, The New Age Biker, and The Brotherhood, Lifestyle at a Crossroads. God damn it, where aren't you?
I'm everywhere, man. I'm everywhere.
Holy fuck, man.
And you're also I think Mondays, 9 Central Live.
Thursdays.
Thursdays
at 7 o'clock.
Thursdays at
PM.
7.
Yeah.
That's Central, though.
That's Central time, man.
8
That's
okay.
Chicago time. Everything we do is based on Chicago.
Well, I fucking 100% appreciate you being here, man.
No, always, man.
It's fucking...
It's a pleasure.
It's kind of weird, because I'm used to watching you. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, now you're in my headphones and I'm looking at you. It's like, fuck, man, am I watching Insane Throttle right now?
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be doing this.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean,
I think about that.
Oh,
yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I really do.
No, there's some ties in there, you know, the whole Facebook page and how that all kind of started. And...
Oh, man, Brian took that group freaking, it's gone, man. He took it all the way. He had help. Yeah, he got rid of those 2 bitches, man. He took it gone, man.
You know, cunts don't count, but
no,
I mean,
they don't.
Hey, you know, but
it was one of those things. I said, "Do you need help?" And he said, "Sure." And careful what you wish for. That's all I can say.
What are you guys at now with that group?
Like 61,000 or something like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking A.
Yeah, we started letting people post fucking titty pictures and everything, and it took off. I mean, you know.
Sex sells, man.
Yeah, who knew, right?
Well, you were kind of, there was sort of a scientific method to it. I remember we talked, you know, early on, and, you know, you would get up in the morning and flood with like 100 pictures, you know.
Yeah.
And then he started tracking, like what do they like? What got the likes, what didn't get the likes.
Mm-hmm.
And titties, half-naked women, nearly naked women, women on motorcycles, women naked nearly on motorcycles, women with tattoos on motorcycles, women with tattoos. You know, it was a pretty easy formula when you think about it. Well,
you know what it is? You guys keep it real. You know, that's what's lacking right now in the biker community, as I say it. You got too many PC punks out there.
Yeah.
Right.
It is not the way, because I talk about it all the time on my show. It is not like when I first came in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I got the privilege of learning from the old timers. I'm talking Vietnam vets and all that stuff where it was real.
Right.
And now it's changed, to me anyway. You know, guys are not out there being what it was supposed to be like. It's all PC, man.
Yeah.
You know, you were just talking about the pictures and stuff like that. When I post something like that, you'll actually have freaks out there, schlucks as I call them, come on there and say, well, I got a wife, I don't need to look at this. I was like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? What are you, freaking gay or something? You know, it's just that kind of thinking now.
Yeah,
well,
I remember I'm sorry.
Go right ahead, man.
Jogged my memory. I knew it was on its way on the downside. I was up at 88 Acres in Wisconsin, at our campground up there. I had a shirt on that says practicing lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you think that'd be funny as hell and wouldn't be a problem. Some biker bitch comes running up to me as I'm on the way into the men's room. That shirt offends me, and I was like, I don't fucking care. Like,
now, see, when I first came up, she would have got the shit slapped out of her.
Oh.
That's the type of stuff I remember, you know.
Her old man came and collected her pretty quick.
Right,
because he saw that my reaction was like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck?
Yeah, but in the old days, the old man would have just slapped the shit out of her right in front of everybody. It's not like that no more.
No, it's not. A-Beta, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And you had an A-Beta guy from Michigan on the other
A-Beta, Michigan, man. I put him through the ringer the other night.
Yeah. Well, I'm part of A-Beta, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I am actually too. I just, I got Michigan membership, plus I just got in the A-Beta, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Yeah.
You talk to anybody over there?
Not yet.
I can get you in touch with the leadership. I'm friends with them.
Yeah, I think their meetings are on Orfordville or something like that.
Yep. That's actually my meeting.
Well, damn, I have to come by.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm the rep for that group. We were at Stables for a while with this COVID bullshit.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one I joined.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
Rock on.
Hey, you joined my group, man.
I'm a huge supporter of ABA. Huge.
Yeah,
I'm a huge supporter of MRF, MPP, NCOM.
Yeah, Kirk Hardtail Warner. Hardtail, he's the MRF rep for state of Wisconsin.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's a good guy. There's some good people. I mean, ABA Wisconsin's been doing it for over 40 years now, and they're the longest.
They're the ones that really got going in the 70s when all that went down in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, 10,000 bikers. Actually, a real good friend of mine in Beloit has pictures. He was all the way up on the turret that goes around on the Capitol, and he has pictures that he took of the whole deal.
Yeah, that was something else.
Yeah,
it still hasn't been resolved either.
No.
So no.
Well, think about back in those days.
There was no charges or anything on that.
No.
No.
Now, if you think about back in the day, those protests, they actually they hung a state legislator in effigy and burned him off a tree during those rallies back there in the late 70s. Now imagine doing that nowadays.
Yeah.
Can't get away with shit nowadays. Can't get away with shit.
Can't get away with shit.
Everything's recorded. It's online. Man.
And I think I get real outspoken against people that attack clubs and stuff right now.
Yeah.
Is because, wait a second, these are the guys that were out there fighting for you.
That's right.
And you were enjoying what the hell. It wasn't cool to be a damn biker. Even in the early 90s, you were getting thrown on your head, your face.
It's almost getting back to that point, though.
Oh, yeah. It's getting real bad.
I mean, we could talk about Texas.
Oh, my God, with Texas.
I almost listened to your show to figure out what state I shouldn't go to.
Well, you got Texas is real bad right now. A lot of the East Coast stuff is bad.
Yeah, Pennsylvania's tough on bikers. Massachusetts is always tough on bikers.
There's actually something I wanted to bring up. That reporting that you did on that guy out east that got busted with a ghost gun, as they were calling it. It's like, dude, everybody's building ARs. Mm-hmm. The ATF has already ruled on it. It's not a goddamn ghost gun. It's just a custom deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you're talking about Bruce, and Bruce, his wife had a concealed carry. It was taken away. She let it expire and stuff like that. And they used the basis of, well, he has these machines in his garage and this in his garage. Well, he has some books and, it's nuts. What they're doing is because who he was, and that's why they went after him.
Exactly. It's like they stack the evidence against you.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why I get so, peeved when people are saying, well, the Leo, they're not bad. They're just doing no bullshit. If Leo that I knew in Chicago, it took a couple of bills, and next thing you know, it went your way. They're dirtier than dirty. They'll do what they need to do. They're taught that in the police academy to go after bikers. This is an outlaw biker club, all that type of stuff. But when you see these other people swinging on them, it's like, man, where's that line? There used to be a line, man. It's not there no more.
Yeah. It's, it's one of those deals where the media reports what they want to report.
Oh, I know that for sure.
Exactly. And that's why I started watching you, because I wanted to hear the other side. Because the media is not going to tell the biker side. You know what I mean?
No. Well, that's, one the biggest basis of our program. Yeah, if there's an incident, I'll hit on it.
Right.
Because if not, you're not legitimate. If you're not going to tear into something and you're just going to be, say, like that schmuck over, on aging, and I know you guys are going to get a bunch of haters for me talking about
shit, we get them for the show, so don't worry about
it. How can I say it? I lost my thought. Go ahead. Where was I?
Fucking cops, man.
Oh, the reason why I do the both sides of the story is if you don't hit them, then you're not legitimate. Nobody's going to believe you. You're just there to do propaganda for freaking the clubs. And
you turn into Discovery Channel.
Yeah, where if we give both sides, we give the clubs an opportunity. Hey, we got more people watching us worldwide than any of these locals do. Yeah. Spotify, iTunes, and I think all our radio, every time we put a podcast down, we're averaging about 3.5 million listeners. So we get the word out for everybody.
Well, I remember back in the day, way back in the day when you did a special on our club, the Brothers in Chains, it was like either was that weekend or the following weekend, we go to a show or a event rather, and somebody had watched the show or listened to the show or read the, you know, however many platforms you're on. And they were talking to me about it, and it's like, holy shit, we became like instantaneously famous. Usually,
somebody knew about us in California.
Yeah, somebody knew about us from
Yeah.
states away. It's like, holy shit, you know.
But that's our basis where you got to give both sides of the story.
Sure.
If not, that's not journalism like they got today.
No.
Well, it's with your channel, it's
Yeah.
not so much sensationalism. You know, you'll talk about the charity groups. You talk about American Legion, and clubs that do good. You know, as we're like your mainstream media or whatever, all they want to do is talk about the 1%ers that are doing raw and shit, you know, and they dig up shit from 20 years ago. They're still talking about that shit from fucking Nevada that happened in the early 2000s. They're still talking about it.
Yeah.
They're still talking about it.
Well,
man.
they use that as a basis to go after the clubs. You know, the Vagos just got out of that big RICO case. That was one of the best stories I ever got to cover. Is everybody stuck together, and they shoved that RICO down their throat.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, the way the media presented the case was, hey, these guys had it planned where they're going to shoot somebody. That's not what the, you know, the surveillance said, and that's not what the testimony said. So you're out there reporting false stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we would come in and say, hey, this is what really happened here.
Yeah.
Right on.
So.
What got you into doing this biker news stuff?
Good Time Charlie.
Good Time Charlie got you into it, huh?
BIC radio, you know, we used to talk all the time, and he said, you know, you should get into a show and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, you know, and the biker news really caught on to me because of the reason that the mainstream media don't give both sides of the story. So I figured, okay, we got HarleyLiberty.com. That was our main thing. I never thought about this podcast and stuff or all that, you know, for a few years. And I really wasn't even on social media because it was only working that page because I wanted to make sure to get the news out there. That's how I got into it. It was Good Time and the biker angle, the biker news.
What year was that?
We've been around since 2012 on HarleyLiberty.com, and you know, recently, last couple of years with this stuff.
I think I first remembered like 2014 when I started listening. So I mean, you ever watch your first show back in your first show?
God, they were awful.
You know,
that's what got me turned on to it, man. I thought it was awesome. I was talking about.
We had two first shows. We did the first one, and someone drank too much.
It happens.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
And I've been forbid to ever show that show again.
Yeah.
You know what? The people, they want real, though, and you guys are real. That's why I think you guys are going to go through the roof.
That was too real. That first episode was too real.
Yeah,
that's what they want. That's entertainment, man, and that's what we are, is we're entertainment. That's why, you know, we don't like really get into the protocol stuff.
Right.
Is because if you got to hear it from us, dude, you don't need to be wearing a damn badge.
Well, let's talk about that for a sec. Now, you comment in this article that's been making its rounds about how to be a 1%er. And I've read that in about 2 or 3 different forms.
From hotcars.com?
Yeah, hotcars. And it just cracks me the fuck up because people don't realize how much of a rube you are and how quickly you're found out in about a half a second amongst biker circles.
Yeah.
If you are an idiot just trying to sound cool like you want to get and become a biker, and join a club, you know in a heartbeat because like you couldn't possibly know unless you went through it, and then you couldn't possibly explain it to anybody else who hadn't gone through it.
No.
You know, it's a different life, and that's.
Well, that's why I get upset with the media when they do cover clubs. You know, I was with the Pistons and stuff, got to hang around the boys, and they're always bringing, well, this club's all criminal. If we did anything stupid, we were thrown out on the freaking street, man. That stuff's not allowed.
No heat to the house.
No, none whatsoever. It's only a few individuals get stupid and go out and do that kind of crap.
Yep.
And it brings out the whole club down for no reason.
Well, there's assholes in Kiwanis.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean?
There's asses in everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, in Melrose Park, there was one of these cop clubs that went in over on 83 and North Avenue. Started with the locals. Next thing you know, we don't want to get our asses kicked, and pulled those badges out. But that wasn't on the media.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where they always want to paint the picture that every single motorcycle club is acting as its as one giant unit.
Yeah.
You know, you could have, you know, however many chapters all across the fucking country, but one chapter does this, all of a sudden it's
Right.
this motorcycle
it's
club
not
is
even
all
the
about that.
chapters that do it.
Yeah.
It's not a whole chapter.
Yeah.
It's, you know, individuals. That's why when there was one story comparing outlaw clubs to cartels, I was like, man, they're not even on the same freaking level here. You know,
Right.
cartels, that's some hardcore stuff. You know, they're not in like, they're taking the example of freaking just a couple guys doing it and saying, well, this is the big criminal organization.
I blame Sons of Anarchy.
You're not on the clubs are not on that
Kurt
level.
Sutter,
No.
if you're listening to this, I blame you. But if you want to tell your side of the story, we'll get you on the show. And you can,
Kurt Sutter, he's a putz.
well, you know, you had mentioned that you like, you know, we keep it real, and I said we.
Oh, I love that about you, and Brian.
We keep it organic. That we're not scripted. And I was thinking about that on my ride in.
If you go scripted, people will know.
Well, but I'm thinking overall.
Viper's got a really good bullshit meter.
Mhm.
You think about everybody's got an opinion about all this COVID shit or whatever on social media. You got an opinion.
We live in
I
the
think-
Wild West, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
According to Evers, this is the Wild West.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But I just look. I'm 57, gonna be 58 soon, and I'm like 47. I look back at that guy. What an asshole. Didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. 37. That guy was a fucking asshole. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. 27. Oh shit, what a fucking asshole. I could probably say it to myself all the way to I was 7 years old. And the thing is, if that's the case all those past years, what makes me think I'm not an asshole now?
Yeah.
What makes me that I'm saying some sort of a fucking truth or anything like that, because we're not.
It's
You know,
all about
you're who you are right now, man. It's all about
knowing that you know nothing.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's with a lot of people when they want to play biker, I say. It's like, you know what, you don't have to be a tough ass, man. There's a lot of guys that are really freaking smart. You know, they do that. That's their contribution. Then you
Yeah.
got guys that, hey, they'll whoop your ass. That's their, you know, contribution. Just be you.
Oh, and that's what's kind of beautiful about this social media gig is that, you know, beforehand you would have to turn to, you know, some sort of major publication or major news network to get your biker news, right? Gangland. We've all seen it, right?
Mhm.
But,
Love
you know,
great fiction.
I mean, we're relatively in the same neighborhood. I mean, you were a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Highly skilled.
I did a lot of your guys.
You know, yeah. It was one of those things where, like, I remember showing, like, some brothers, like, your videos, and they're like, I know that guy. He used to be, you know, down there in Beloit and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now he's doing this. You know, I'm like,
Yeah, now I'm out there. You know, they started calling me Hollywood because it's just took off.
oh, you're big time now,
And
man.
what, you know, you're talking, and that's why, you know, I was talking to BD the other. I was like, man, we got another couple guys coming into the scene. You know, our little scene.
Yeah.
I was like, it used to be where we had to wait for easy riders to come out to get anything, any entertainment, anything on a biker. You know, but I was like, now we got everybody coming into it, and you getting this view over here, you got this view over there,
Yeah.
you got views coming in from England with Diver and all that stuff. I was like, man, it's really getting exciting now. It's an industry now.
There's some hardcore bikers across the pond. Let me tell you.
Oh my God! You know what? The hardest core bikers I know, because I do a lot of articles and guest appearances.
Germany?
Is Australia.
Australia? No, yeah.
Those Oz
Or
boys.
New Zealand.
It's like 1960 over there.
Yeah. And they
Yeah,
got some severe restrictions too.
Oh man. And what people don't understand, that's why I love Double D so much and NCOM, is they're out there fighting for your rights, and it pisses me off when people don't get involved. Now you're with A-Bait and stuff, so you're involved. And it's like, you know, when I was coming up, it was like everybody was part of A-Bait because we knew, hey, we had to fight this.
Yeah.
But if you look over in Australia, man, it's getting like that in Texas right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, are you still speaking at NCOM?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
In
I know it got
October.
moved in October, yeah,
Yeah.
because of the Indianapolis thing.
Yeah, it's going to be down in October. I'm just waiting for them to give us a date because they're fighting with the motel right now.
Yeah, it's yeah, this
It
fucking
was actually supposed to be in August, but they kicked them out because of the Indianapolis
Right.
500.
everything got fucked up from the Chinese coughing cancer that's going around.
That did.
The Hong Kong flu.
But yeah, I'm going to be at NCOM. I'm also going to be speaking at MRF
Right
in
on.
Indianapolis.
Right on.
Right on.
And that's what I love to do besides the biker news is biker rights, because
Yeah.
Insane Throttle has the voice, so we can really push it out there. You know, we get in touch with reps and all that type of stuff. And
I mean, I've lobbied probably 5-6 years up at the state capitol.
there you go. There you go.
You know, and then an issue comes across the board, I call my legislature up. I don't know if a lot of people do.
Mm.
Well, that's what we push a lot, is to get on, even with these fake articles. See, hotcars.com, I'm on them all the time now. Because what they're doing is they're not doing what the creators like us are doing.
Yeah.
They're going out there for clicks.
Yeah.
Because they got advertising revenue they got to get. And and everybody knows biker stuff sells.
Well,
it really does.
It's a corporate machine, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sexy topic, is these fucking hardcore rebel fucking bikers that are out there committing these pirate type acts, you know? And they're going to fucking blast it all over mainstream
I meant
media.
to ask you, did you rob that place on the way over here today?
What's that?
Did you rob that place on the way over here today?
I'm not going to say online. I'm not going to say online.
He did rob that place.
Well, that's
so
the
sorry.
thing is bikers, they're working men.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say women, but working men.
Yeah, let's not. Well,
Yeah.
don't mean to
You
piss
gotta
you off,
remember
ladies,
that
but it's a man's world.
It's
in the
still
club
with
aspect
me.
of
It
it.
freaks me out seeing a woman on a bike, because it used to be you never seen them on a bike; they were always on the back. And
Right,
now
right.
it's like changed. But you know, we're union. See, I'm a huge union supporter. I don't know. A lot of the audience gets pissed about that, but
I am also in the union,
Oh,
so
okay,
I
cool.
appreciate it.
my whole family going back to the beginning of the coal mines and
Yeah.
stuff, and then steel workers union. So I'm real hardcore in the unions. Sometimes the leadership sucks. They
Yep.
endorse
Yeah.
the wrong people.
Yeah.
But they're working men. So stop trying to make them out to be Jax Teller.
Yeah, well, that's just it, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
I was on your episode, man, I don't remember what, was it like 2018? I did a
Mhm.
interview with you, and I used to say, I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for every single 1%er out there, or any of them for that matter. I'm not in a 1%er club, but every 1%er I've met is a working man.
Mhm.
He's not out there fucking running drugs or guns for the Irish mob. It's a working man,
Right.
and I think that's what really turned me on to you and what you had going on, is because you were telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because mainstream media, what do they want to do? They want to
Right.
they want to sit there and act like everybody's out there Sons of Anarchy in it up, or Mayans or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I
Well,
mean,
on that topic, the being gangsters, man, when I was around, I seen people having trouble paying damn dues. How gangster is that?
Yeah, right.
well, I mean, it's tough
That's a
for
good
everybody.
point.
I mean, especially you look at since 2008. The economy took a shit. It bounced back. Now, COVID.
It's taking another shit.
Yeah, it's taking another shit. No thanks to the powers that be. But long story short, yeah,
The Bilderberg Group.
Mhm.
yeah.
We're laughing.
I really think it was a setup, but yeah.
I agree. Orange man bad.
Because he's hit, because China's been hit real tough under him. See, he's an outsider. I really like outsiders. He
I do
actually
too.
talks like we do.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get political on your show or stuff like that, but
Yeah, every
he
now and
tells
then
them,
we do.
hey, go screw yourself, but he went after China. They don't want him in there. They want the suck dick, Biden coming in.
You don't even know who he is.
Right. That
Yeah.
gave us kids millions of dollars. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was released.
It's just one big joke. The whole thing is just one big joke.
Yeah, it's
it's bad.
It is. It's a serious disease. I've known people who've got it, and it's a very serious. But they're inflating the numbers, and I think they're taking advantage of it to take away your rights.
I think everything's political nowadays.
Mhm.
And yeah, I've known. Yeah, we have a brother that's father got it. And, it fucked him up pretty good.
It's dangerous stuff, man.
Yeah.
It really is. It's dangerous. But I hate it where the media don't look at all the good. See, I always say in my program, I have to cover all the bad stuff because nobody will. Biker Dad, he's really, I don't know if you guys know Biker Dad. He's out of Alabama.
Mhm.
He covers all the good in the freaking scene.
Yeah.
He's a real good guy. But it's time to get our side of the story out. And that's why we say, clubs, come to us. Let us know if you want to do it off record. Our sources are confidential.
I want to say you were it was your program that talked about the guys on the south side that were doing meals
Mm-hmm.
for guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the thing about bikers. If there's a fucking problem, we're going to help out.
Right.
Because we're just fucking regular people. This
Mhm.
is our community. And we might have the numbers, we might have the resources, but, you know, we're going to help out.
Right.
And it's guys like you that fucking put that out there.
Right. Well, we try, you know, to get all the good out there, but then we'll have people that, because, well, why are you going after this club so hardcore? It's like they're screwing everybody up, you know, for doing this kind of crap. You know,
Yeah.
and all the clubs that we cover, we give them the opportunity to come to us and say, hey, you know, this is our side of the story. We'll get it out there. But they also understand. Everybody that we know, they're like, yeah, man, they were a bunch of freaking idiots, man. They're making it hard for us. Look what happened in Texas.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need that all over the country.
No.
It's like you take one step forward and you take 10 steps back because of morons.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. You got me speechless on that.
it's you know, it's tough because, you know, it's almost like we shoot ourselves in the foot sometimes.
Yeah, but it's not everybody who does that.
No,
stuff.
absolutely not.
You know, we're real hardcore into a story right now with Keith. I don't know if you guys seen that one, Keith
Yep.
Colombo.
Yeah.
You know, it turns out that, hey, this was rogue. This wasn't the whole club involved. You
yeah.
know, we got the statements out and all that good stuff. But it's only, you know, a couple people that did that stupid stuff.
And that's just it. You know, if it wasn't for guys like you, I mean, the mainstream media will put it out, you know, this was an entire club thing.
Yeah, it was a whole hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what they see on Sons of Anarchy, these giant meetings that, you know, everybody talks about. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
know?
you know, they think bikers are stupid. If you're going to get into that, why are you going to tell everybody?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So, I guess,
There's so much I want to ask you.
yeah, there really is.
Go
Like,
for
my brain is, how did you get hooked up with Black Dragon?
Ooh, BD, he actually introduced himself after watching the show and stuff, and you know, we're really close. I really like BD. You know, he covers more of the 99%, the black set stuff, but he,
Yep.
you know, it just spans out there. He's with a real old school club, the Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
You know, they started out on West Coast in the 70s.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so he, you know, he's well spoken. You know, he really cares about people. He does it so people don't get hurt. You know, he knows my position where, you know, I really don't want to, you know, get into how to join. Just go meet him. You
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of people on the. I think, you know, it's a blessing and it's a curse, the internet.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
Yeah.
we're big because of the internet, but we also deal with a lot of, you know, schmucks.
Well, I mean, let's talk about your round table. Talk about the round table.
Well, what we're going to do with the round table is what we're doing here. It's going to be mostly on Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll have like 6 people on, you know, subscribers if they want to come in. We'll talk about particular subjects. You know, I'm not going to let it get into the politics of the biker scene.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know, mainly, you know, how we can, you know, fight the motorcycle rights thing is going to be the biggest issues that we talk about.
Yeah.
You gonna have Double D on that?
Oh, I'm going to try. You know, we had him on we had him on a program. Double D, he is one of the hardest working. I
Yeah.
always says he's harder working than a hooker on payday. He is just, he just works hard. And he has a lot of people behind him too that are in the spotlight. But Double
Absolutely.
D, he's out there. We're going to try to get him and some other people. We'll have you guys on.
Oh, we'd love
That'd be
to
amazing.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. You know,
All 6 of our followers would be all about it.
I think we're up to 9. We picked up like
9
3
followers.
More.
It's going to get better.
Well, after this, double digits.
The more you put content out, the more, say you pick a day or something, if it's just once a week you put something on, people start picking that up and following you. Because there is a lot of people out there that are, you know, fly-by-nights, we call them.
Yeah.
You know, they'll put up a couple things, and next thing you know, you never heard from them.
I
That's the
mean,
name of my production company, Fly By Night Productions.
There you go. But I think you guys are gonna, you know, start shooting because you do keep it real. I listen to every minute of your episodes now. So
that's high praise,
That
man.
is. Thank you very
That's
much.
high
and
praise.
it's like, dude, you know, those are the guys I know, man. You know, it's not that new stuff, man.
Well, I mean, I don't, you know, disregard the fucking new stuff. I mean, you know, guys like Rusty Butcher,
Mm.
you know, Unknown, I mean, you know, the younger guys, the Dyna guys, the stunt guys. I mean, they're fucking badass, and we fucking love them. Dirt track guys. But it's pretty rad it's pretty rad that fucking you get to talk to a guy like, you know, Black Dragon, who's been there, done that, still in the game.
20 years national president.
Fucking hey.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to talk to that guy because the shit he knows. You know what I mean?
He's been through a lot expanding that club.
Oh, he absolutely has. You know, what did he spend 5 years as a prospect?
5 years as a prospect.
Jesus Christ, that's dedication.
Yeah. Well, the black set and the white set, they're two different sets. You guys know that.
Yeah.
There's different rules and stuff like that. It's a lot of hardcore. It's hardcore in that stuff, man.
It really is. I actually watched Black Dragon because I have a thing for the unknown. I like to fucking learn things that I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I obviously, being pale-faced here, I've never fucking, you know, been in a black set scene, you know.
That explains the crocheted scarf that you made. Okay, you want to learn new things. Right on, brother.
My mom made me that for Christmas.
You gotta bring the mom into it now. What the fuck, brother? Really?
It's a beautiful scarf.
That's all right. Hey, I thought it was crocheted one.
It was. She's an expert. But here's my thing. It's like, you know, I like
crochet, BIC.
Right.
But fucking, you know, it's like I watched the movie Biker Boys, you know.
He was behind that.
He was.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I don't even know how I stumbled across him going down a rabbit hole of fucking YouTube. And I started listening to him. Here's this black dude. He's wearing a cowboy hat. He's in a motorcycle club. He's talking about protocol. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I know. Right. That was the first time I saw him too, and I was like, I don't think he has an identity. He doesn't know where it lies. You know.
I didn't even know that thing existed.
But then I listened, and I was like, wow, this guy's got it going on.
Yeah, he's a smart fucking guy.
He's actually getting the Entertainer of the Year award, the Silver Spoke.
Right.
Where at?
Over at NCOM.
No shit.
Yeah, I got it last year. He's getting it this year. You know, you had guys like Peter Fonda get it, Jay Leno, you know, anybody who, you know,
fucking A, man.
So he's getting that this year.
That's cool.
We're freaking excited as hell for him. He's the first black.
Yeah. I mean,
you would think in this day and age we wouldn't have to make that statement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but unfortunately we've had some backsliding going on in society these past couple of decades.
Well, you know, the scene's always been the way it is. It's you know, I think it's always going to be that way. You know, you're going to have one set, the other set. And that's.
I've been to as an A-Bait rep, I was to a few different black rallies down in Rockford because Rockford's got a lot of black clubs, and it was a little different. I mean, you know, our club scene, you know, for most part, the colors are sacred. You know, your brothers touch it. You know, maybe your old lady will hold it while you know, put a hoodie on or something. But other than that, you don't give it up, and you want to keep it secure.
Right.
I'm down there, and the one club that was hosting it, they all had their bikes up close to the venue, and they all had their colors draped all over their handlebars, all over the place.
Yeah,
and then they're just
no.
And that's what I was thinking too. And I'm like, wow, I
don't want to leave that stuff unsecured.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No. Yeah.
And then I looked around and counted. Well, there's about 600 of them, and I'm here with one other white guy. I'll leave them alone. I am in Rockford, Illinois, after all.
Well, I think whatever color you are, man, a biker's a biker. You know,
I agree.
I think everybody's gonna act the same, be pretty cool. If you got a jerk, that's 1 in a million out of the biker scene.
Vito, it was a pleasure to have Vito on here. He had to remind us he was black. I forgot.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't see colors.
Cool. He's just a good guy.
Yeah,
he's a good guy.
Cross your T's or get your I dotted.
Right. Can you tell with the black people? Is it hard? I don't know.
They know.
But
Is that racist?
I'll give you I'll get you dragging on.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that'd be great, man.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. I mean, it's like Big Cell.
Oh, Big Cell.
You know, that dude is outspoken, man.
Oh, he is. Big Cell.
That dude is just no fucks are given.
He's in your face,
yeah.
Man. And what's funny is, a lot of people don't get it is we're out in the community, man. We're out at the events and doing what we have to do when we're hired out and stuff. And we're what you're seeing is what you get.
Yeah.
You know.
Get what you pay for.
You know, because you get a lot of those people. Well, you wouldn't say that in person. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I've got a tremendous opportunity coming up here down in Florida. With having a house down there, going down there for 6 months. We've been trying to think how to kick it off and be able to do a show, back and forth. And
Yeah.
You know, we know this. You can see we got a little studio set up here, but we're gonna have to start working with Skype and stuff. And
Yeah.
I met some people in the drag racing scene down there, motorcycle drag racing scene. A guy named Carl Rowan, and building 5x5 motors and you know, going real fast. You know, been going fast for a long time, but he's over with the Harley Davidson dealership in Sarasota. But it's a big biker scene down there, and I was hanging out with some Pistons down there too, down in their clubhouse.
Yeah, there's some badass guys in the club, man.
Yeah, it's a whole different world down there.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole different world.
It is a whole different world, and you know what? The highway rules don't apply down there. There's no highway pass down there.
No.
Goddamn Autobahn.
Yeah. I-70.
Well, you'll still be able to do it because you got the equipment set up. You know, you got all you need is OBS for you to be doing what you're doing now.
You just turned me on to that at the start of the show, and that's going to kick the lid off for us even more, I think.
Yeah,
I don't even know how the internet works.
You have split screen.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you have split screen. And you're doing like you're doing the show right now, and OBS is all you need.
Right on.
Yeah, tri-screen shit. You can do all sorts of shit.
You should be doing some lives when that band is playing, man.
Well, that's the sort of thing, you know, when you got a club brother in a band and they're sort of semi-blowing up a little bit, and it's like, they're a future episode. We've already talked about it, and it's just, unfortunately, our club brother got into an accident, and he's a little banged up, and they can't perform, and he's sort of, you know, recovering. We wish him well.
Yeah, they're big on JGO in Madison.
Yeah, JJO.
Johnny
when
Danger.
he gets going, I'll come on and cover him live.
Right on.
Johnny Danger really digs them. They're called Revolution X.
Yeah, Revolution X. Dude,
they really are good. What I like is they don't play any covers. It's all original stuff.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, it's all original. It's all just fucking hard.
It is hardcore, and their videos are actually very well produced.
Super well produced.
So, you know, it's a pleasure to be able to do that. They were in an episode, though, sort of. Their voices were.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, the band was here getting drunk at the bar. We were doing an episode.
They had some. Yeah, they were enjoying our hospitality for free. But yeah, they had some chick with them who was loud as fuck, man. She was starting to annoy the hell out of me. I'm really trying to tune it all down. Why do you like, shut up, bitch? You know.
You try to keep it PC. You know, it's like, you know, we're starting out here, so it's sort of.
You got to be in your face with starting out, but once you get to, if you're doing it on YouTube, once you get to 1,000, you got to clean it up a little bit. But then, you know, with us, we got throttled down so bad on YouTube because of our content.
Yeah,
it's outrageous. That's why we're a radio-based type of
deal.
But
you make up for it in energy level.
Oh yeah, I get out there a little bit.
You're like calm and cool now compared to like in the show. You're like, hey man, how you fucking doing? And I fucking dig that. I dig that.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
throw it in their face.
My style's always been sort of like, you know, hippie California surfer type, laid back, you know, chilling. But you know, you're loud and proud, and I dig that, man. That's cool.
That's that radio in me, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
I got a face for radio.
There you go.
I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore.
You're the talent.
Yeah, okay.
That's how this started out, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. It was, you know, sort of an idea that we had because we wanted to fucking broadcast some people that we know, you know, like, well, you know, you get to listen to, like, certain podcasts, like Joe Rogan's or whatever, and you're like...
And yours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah. But it's like, you know, we're trying to highlight people that are important or interesting in the biker community because mainstream media ain't going to do it for us.
No.
They're not going to do it for us. We're going to have to fucking do it ourselves. I come from that punk rock background, that DIY deal, you know? And that's what I fucking started this podcast for, is to fucking get people to wake up and realize that there's a whole bunch of people that are called bikers. Real Americans.
Human beings.
They support their families. They support... Yeah. They support the Constitution. We're not fucking
true-blooded Americans.
Yeah, we're not.
Amen to that.
We're not these fucking rebel fucking, you know, cartel members. I mean, we're just fucking diehard fucking Americans that are fucking literally trying to be free.
Just trying to live free, man.
You know,
when you're doing your show, just be your guys' self. Like you were talking about me. Most people they compare me to like a Mancow or a Howard Stern because I'm just out there.
You're Mancowish,
Yeah.
Or maybe he's Jewish. I don't know.
Oh my God, is he a schluck now, man? He went all PC on everybody.
He did.
But
need that
be your
corporate
guys'
money.
self and put out your material on a timely basis. You're gonna blow up, man. I already know it.
Wednesday's our day.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Because I was talking to BD this morning about it. I was like, man, you got to check him out. And I guess that's when he subscribed.
Yeah, it was like...
I was like, man, we got to get them moving, man. Because I was like, you know, they're right from my area. And I was like, they're cool freaking guys. Let's get them out there, man. So,
well, I listen to, you know, most of my podcasts at work, you know. And, I used to listen to fucking BD and you. And it's just like, it's like listening to somebody, you know, sitting in the clubhouse. It's like real fucking people. I think that's the way of the future.
Oh, yeah.
I think this overproduced Discovery Channel fucking bullshit is fucking on its way out. I think people want real shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and...
real reality.
Yeah, real reality. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's so fucking hard to, you know, express to people how the reality TV shows that we've been watching, you know, your Laughing Devils off the Discovery channels. Yeah. That's how people view MCs. And it's like, dude, that's nowhere near what is actual reality.
Right.
And guys like you, guys like BD, even Big Sal, even though he's sort of...
You're out there, Big Sal.
Yeah, Big Sal, man. Zero fucks are given. Yeah, he left all his fucks at home.
Are you sure?
Shows.
I think he holds back a little.
Well, he has a lot of good guests on there.
He has
a Mongo on there all the time.
Yeah.
He keeps it real, man. He's more street and
he's hardcore.
Yeah, he's hardcore street.
I love Big Sal.
He's himself.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. So that's why we got to get you guys in. I'll get you in contact with them.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I'm medically retired. I got nothing but time, you know.
Rock on. Well, we're gonna have to get you going, man, because BD was excited too that you guys came out.
I only live about 7 miles from you too.
Oh, okay, awesome, man.
It's so fucking weird.
West of Beloit, just on 81, like I said, just 1 mile north of the state line.
It's so fucking
For
weird.
all of you who want to fucking find me now, there you go. Good luck. I got a 100-pound German Shepherd. All right, he's very protective.
Yeah, go back to our
several guns.
Our post-apocalyptical show about all the weapons we had laying around.
Oh shit, we didn't even bring them all in.
That's one thing you guys want to remember is, you know, as you get more popular, you get them stupid threats, and it's like, dude, screw you. What's up? You know, you're on the internet talking tough guy. But
well, isn't that the truth, though, right? Those keyboard warriors, man.
When I get it, it's like, you know what? You guys know my schedule. You know my freaking event appearances. Let's go. It never happens.
Well, it's just kind of like, I don't know how many times we've dealt with the Facebook page, you know, which we just say, look, this is for entertainment. And people get so fucking butthurt serious on there sometimes about some shit.
It's like a guy with a Pomeranian in his profile picture is going to threaten me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude.
And that's all this is entertainment, man. You know, I always say, don't take what I say as gospel.
Like I said, I'm just as full of shit as I was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
You know, I'm here to entertain you, man. I'm a radio guy. And it's like...
I still don't know what I'm talking about. And it blows my mind that a guy like Black Drake wouldn't even know who the fuck I am, because there's a guy who's seen it, done it, he's in it, you know, it's a beautiful fucking thing. Are you still pushing the pink taco thing?
Always, man.
Fuck,
I love a pink taco, man. They might smell, but hey, just make sure you clean that stuff up.
That's right.
Hey,
more smacking good.
More flavor to savor.
More of the rock on thing. You know,
oh, that's right.
Yeah, they made. You know, they kept on saying, "Why don't you hashtag?" I was like, "What the hell's a hashtag?"
Yeah.
And well, it's a saying that you do all that. I was like, "Okay, rock on it." There it is.
Yeah, we got a few catch things we do here on the show.
I was recently let on to believe that I say a lot of things a lot. You know what I mean? Like a lot of certain phrases. Like apparently I say, what do I say, 100%?
You do?
Yeah, I say 100% a lot.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
I say right a lot.
Hashtag 100%.
100%.
I say right on a lot, but that's that fucking hippie in me.
Right?
One thing we do like to ask anybody we get on here is, first bike, what was it?
My first bike was a 77 Triumph Butterfield.
No shit.
Yeah.
Little
I wish I never got rid of that.
Oh, I've heard so
That's
many
always a
people
story.
say that.
That's always a story.
A little screamer, wasn't it?
Little screamer, man, a meal carbs, and I actually put 16-inch apes on it because I'm a big ape guy, but now I'm taking my apes down.
So it was a 77?
77.
My first road bike was a 77 KZ650.
Oh, rock on.
So it's a
mine
screamer,
was,
yeah.
Mine was a little 750. And I wish I never. That thing's worth a lot of money right now.
Yeah, no shit. I bet.
See, you know, I got a 2001 Fat Boy. I've had at least 20 Harleys over the, since
Yeah.
the 90s and stuff. But I'm not a Harley guy. I love all two wheels.
That's the same with us.
I got my Boulevard for my backup bike.
Oh,
That's
it's a good
where I
bike.
just cruise. And,
Sure.
with the Fat Boy, it's West Coast style. And my ears are popped out. And, but I'm just getting a little older, so.
You ought to hear my soft tail when I started.
Yeah.
But down in Florida, I've got a Victory Kingpin Tour Arnold Ness that I ride,
Rock on.
which is a nice bike,
You know what?
Yeah.
I wish they never got rid of Victory. I think that was their biggest mistake that Polaris made.
Yeah,
Let's get
they're
rid of
trying to go after the bagger crowd, and I think when they changed, because you can still see Victory in the Indians.
Right.
You
But
can-
I think that would have been Polaris's, budget brand,
Yeah.
the Victory, where, the Indians are at the same price as Harleys now, and everybody bitches about Harley's prices.
I rode one. I wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
I felt crowded on it.
Well, you got to talk to BD, man. He has that big-ass Victory bag.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's got that
the,
alien-looking bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got the Victory Vision.
He'll have to let you ride that sucker.
I've ridden one. Have you ridden one?
Oh, my God.
That thing is a
Yeah,
trip, isn't it?
I like the jackpot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, more of that style.
Yeah, and the Kingpin is just like the 8-ball, only it's got
Mhm.
it's got bags on it, the tour pack and everything.
Right.
But it's not a torque machine, but boy, it screams.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
up about 60 and hit into sixth gear, boom,
You're done.
You're
gone.
done. 120 in a heartbeat. It's, so
Getting a little tired of you guys picking on the Harley dealerships. You know what I mean?
It's
What's
because they
going on?
suck.
brother,
No, come on, man. They're trying. They're trying.
he hit up on something though. He's a two-wheel enthusiast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you picked up on it. Dirty and I we prospected together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The club. And we're both got recognized on metric bikes.
Yeah.
Oh, rock on.
And
Yeah,
so,
I had a GS 750, 78 GS 750 when I came around the club.
78.
yeah,
Yep.
and I was on a 2005 V-Star 1100 Classic that was tricked out
Mhm.
with Boss 402 cams in it, S&S chubby air intake systems,
Rock on.
slash cut drag pipes. Increased my throttle bodies about 4 millimeters.
I actually bought my Dyna.
My wife's on it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually bought my Dyna because the day I found the club, so to speak. The day I found the club, I just gotten back from wrapping around Lake Michigan,
Mhm.
doing that iron butt deal on a cafe'd out 78 GS 750. Yeah.
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 That's hardcore, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice, it was a nice bike.
Yeah, so you spend 2 days with your legs pinned behind your fucking ass, and you're like, you know what, maybe I should get a comfortable fucking motorcycle. And it just so happened I was in the financial place to buy a fucking Harley. I got a Dyna. I started hanging out with the fucking club, and next thing you know, things fall into place.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's the beauty about, this motorcycle thing is there's a fucking bike for everybody.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
there
true.
is.
There's a
There
bike
is.
for every. I mean, we rag on I'm sorry, I almost said road.
We
bikes.
rag on gold wings.
We rag on gold wings.
But
Yeah.
you take one across country in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because it's a lazy boy. Right?
It is.
No,
It's-
I know they're comfortable.
It
as hell.
does whatever you need it to do, man.
Yeah.
But they are the. Oh.
Coming down. Look
Oh.
out. That was
They
funny.
are the pocket
Unscripted
protector of
event.
motorcycles.
the pocket protector.
They are the pocket protector of
I'd wear
motorcycles.
that sucker in a heartbeat going across country.
Ah.
at 66.
And it's actually, you talk about the club scene, and when you were coming around now, it was in the middle of one of the club runs when you were hanging around.
Yeah.
And you're on that Suzuki. So there's a pack of like 120, 130 bikes, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're leaving from the old clubhouse, and the cop pulls over one bike
Yeah.
for going through the intersection. This guy, this guy
Yeah.
had a Suzuki.
Yeah.
But tell
Yeah.
him that story.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those things. I'm in the pack, I'm in the middle, and I'm on this, GS 750, and it's fucking cafe'd out, open exhaust, pods, loud as
You
shit.
stripped that down to every screw out of that motherfucker anyway. I mean,
Well, I had a
built
certain
it back
style
up.
I was looking for.
yeah,
Long story
you
short,
achieved it.
we're going down the road after going through this intersection. I see a fucking, a cop fucking boop, 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 doing his fucking thing. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to get over like everybody else because I figure maybe there's something going on ahead of us. I don't know. And he gets directly behind me. Like directly behind me. And I'm like, shit, am I getting
Like,
pulled
"Motherfucker,
over?
Really? Like,
Yeah,
all
I'm
these
like-
guys and me, patch, flick back,
Mhm.
I mean, fuck, my tags are up to date. What the fuck's this asshole pulling me over for? And yeah, he gave me a fucking ticket for going through a red light. And I'm literally in the middle of the pack. You know, it's like there must have been 50 fucking people behind me that went through the same fucking red light, but he pulled over the one jet bike.
They just pick from the crowd, then we go.
Yeah.
But a cool thing happened.
Yeah, the fucking cool thing happened is the VP
Turned
at the
out
time.
to be a nice blonde.
No. The cool thing that happened was the VP of the fucking club that we're in, he fucking stayed back. And he's like, hey, man, you know where we're going? I'm like, not really. You know, I just fucking came on this ride. I heard about it. He said, well, I'm going to hang here with you. And once you're all said and done, we'll fucking catch up with the pack. And he hung there with me. I got my ticket, blah, blah, blah. We ended up not catching up with the pack, but going straight there, doing 100 fucking miles an hour on back fucking roads. And actually beat everybody. Yeah, we beat everybody. And the club paid for my ticket.
Oh,
you know, they passed the hat, you know. And, you know, that's what got me into the whole motorcycle club scene, is because we take care of each other.
Mm.
And it doesn't have to be, when I say each other, it's not so much each other in the club, it's each other in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Biker Goes Down, we have raised money as a club for people that weren't in this club that have gone down in motorcycle accidents just because, you know, it's not like insurance. It's not like insurance picks up everything.
Well, that's what BIC is known for around here, man, is the charity. You guys are freaking out there with the charity, man. You raise some big money.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's...
Yeah, people need to know that, I think. You know.
Damn right they need to know that, man. You guys are known for that around here.
You know, I mean, we're just part of the community.
And that's what, you know, that sucks about mainstream media, what you just said. They don't think you're a part of the community.
No, because it's not sexy.
Well,
it don't sell.
Yeah.
You look at a lot of the media is owned by Gannett.
Mm-hmm.
And Gannett is not biker friendly.
Right.
Not at all.
Well, it's just like, you know, if it leads, it bleeds, or if it bleeds, it leads.
It leads.
Yeah, you know, and,
exactly.
You know, a bunch of guys raising money for charity doesn't make the fucking headlines, but, you know, if one dude shoots another guy and he happens to be in a club, then all of a sudden it's a fucking major crime fucking investigation, you know?
But the media, you know, it's interesting with the media now. As a state rep for ABATE, we used to do motorcycle awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even a hang-around with the club at this point in time. I was an ABATE. I'm standing in front of a place up on 51 Center Ave. And we had the meat wagon was there, it's a big semi in front of mine, Rebels and ABATE, and he's put a big ABATE sticker, you know, watch for motorcycles. They call it the meat wagon, which is motorcycle education and training. So the meat wagon.
Yeah.
But so I'm getting interviewed by Channel 27, and after it's all said and done, you know, I'm going to hop to it over to the ride that's leaving from the clubhouse. I think it was the Fallen Brother ride.
Yeah.
And I told the guy, hey, we got a thing going on over here. The ride and everything, he wants to see a bunch of motorcycles leave. That's that ride there. And so I sent him over to the clubhouse. Well, I didn't think about it. So I get over to the ride, and, you know, later on, we're getting towards the end of it, and they were there. They shot it, went out on the news. I ended up getting interviewed with the vice president at that point in time, because that had changed.
Yep.
We got interviewed the next day and everything, but I remember going up that night to the P and the VP at the club, and I said, hey, I sent them. Can I talk to you both privately? Yep. And I said, I think I fucked up. I sent the media over to you, and I know there's a lot of bikers and stuff over there and a lot of patch members. I didn't think about it. No, it was cool. It was cool. We saw what was happening. We got the guys, you know, and everything, you know, didn't want to be in the shot, was in the shot. But, you know, I went and, you know, just went up and stood my ground and said, hey, man, I fucked up. This is what I did.
Right.
You know, I was a biker. You know what I mean? And,
exactly.
And out of that, but just real quick, the point of the story is with the media is I had called all the Milwaukee stations, all the Madison stations. I called the Rockford stations. We talked to print news. We talked to radio. I almost had 17 contacts I called. We got one. And it was a slow day.
Well, it's just like last year. We did a ride for a kid that was dying of cancer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Isaac. And you know, I did an interview because, you know, a bunch of bikers came out. You know, I don't even know what the numbers was. It was in the thousands. And, you know, he showed up, and local media showed up. And I actually was on an interview for a local media channel out of fucking Madison.
It was Madison 27.
Yeah. And my clip...
No, Madison 3000.
Yeah, my clip was maybe, 3 seconds long?
3 seconds. It
was the one that was quoted.
Yeah.
We raised thousands of dollars for his family. and the whole media coverage, the whole thing they had online was maybe a couple 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah.
The ride went between two bars. They were 1.1 miles away from each other. We had bikes showing up to the event on the one end while they were still leaving the parking lot at the other.
Yeah, yeah, it
That's
was
awesome.
it was in the thousands.
Yeah, it was great. They had
And it's
clubs
a
from,
blip.
right? A blip.
It's a blip
That's
on
how
their
they do
radar, you know. But
yeah.
you know, and that's where we come in. And I almost feel guilty for saying we because
Well, you're
obviously,
part of the thing, man.
yeah. But
You're part of
recently,
it.
right?
We're backdooring our way in at least.
There you go.
Well, that's when I say, you know, I feel guilty because guys like you, guys like Double Dragon, that's a fucking
Black
video
Dragon.
game,
Take a
Black
pause for
Dragon.
just 1 second, if we could.
Oh.
We went over we seeded our, sorry.
Mine still works.
I know yours still works. We'll keep going. We never fucking stop anyway, so what the hell.
No, I'll wait.
No need to
Windows
wait.
8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Windows 10, you know.
What the fuck is
You good to
wrong
go?
with you? I'm good to go.
It's a slow learning.
It's Windows 8.1, okay?
You got to kick the hamster in the ass?
Fuck, really? At least it's not a victory joke. I get enough of that in the club, let me tell you.
Bike's so awesome, they quit making them.
There it is!
I don't know, man. I'm still pissed off because I got my Fat Boy at Border Tracker and they're down now. They're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah.
You got to take it to Rock County at this point.
Yeah. Well, I got it over in Rockford. So.
Yeah, well, that's where, you know.
Kegel.
Dude, where are you from in Chicago?
Yeah.
Me, I'm Northsider.
Me too. I'm from
Harley and Grand.
Rogers Park.
Oh, Rogers Park.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Dude, Rogers Park, dude.
So did you have the same problem I did when I first got here? The food sucks.
Yep.
And I got homesick when I couldn't see the Sears Tower. I'm like, what the fuck's going on out
Dude, don't even talk to me about the goddamn food. Apparently up here in Wisconsin, they put cheese on every fucking thing.
here? That they do.
There's zero fucking flavor. I don't know who the fuck taught them to make pizza,
Oh
but
my
they fucked
God.
up.
Napoli's is the only one that comes close to Chicago pizza in Mackenzie Park.
Okay.
Then you got these there's one hot dog stand over here in Beloit or something. They claim Chicago hot
Oh,
dogs.
Dog World?
Yeah.
That's
I
right
was
near
like,
my
"This
house."
ain't Chicago fucking hot dog.
No.
I was like, where's the Vienna? You guys ain't using Vienna.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't no Gina Jude's over here.
No, it is not. I mean, there's zero fucking deep dish pizza up here.
No, they don't
Zero.
know what pizza is, man.
No,
Well,
fuck
we
no.
got Giordano's is about the closest thing in Rockford for deep dish, you know.
The Portillo's in Rockford ain't even the same as Chicago.
No?
No.
Fuck.
That's one busy place there in Rockford.
Oh, well, it's Portillo's,
I
but it
know.
still don't taste like home.
No, it does not.
Portillo's,
No, it does not.
I think probably every single one of these, you go there on a Tuesday at 11:30 at night, and they'll have people out there in a line taking orders.
You know, it took a lot of adjustment coming up here from Chicago because I lived there my whole life, and it's a lot different. It's too quiet to me. You know, I'm used to the sirens, I'm used to the gunshots. And,
You're in Rockton, Illinois.
yeah, it's quiet.
Population 13.
When I
Yeah.
first moved up here, man, I could not sleep at night because it's too fucking quiet, man.
Oh my God, the sirens would put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Then I had O'Hare Airport with the planes flying over. It's like, this sucks out here. But then I got used to it. I got into the outdoor stuff, and
Yeah. Oh, no, there's
call your
benefits.
neighbor up. Can you let me shoot your gun a couple of times
but
for
the
me,
food
please?
sucks.
The food sucks and it's too goddamn quiet.
It is, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta say the people are really nice, though. I really
People are
like
nice.
the people. You know, in
Yeah.
Chicago, it's like, you get the finger, you're waving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's you get a more of a sense of a community up here
Mhm.
in
A
some
lot more.
respects. Yeah.
Well, it started changing back in the neighborhood and stuff, and it's not like it used to be
No.
when I grew up. Sitting on the stool, and if you got out there, got in trouble, your neighbor would whip your ass and send you home to get your ass
Well,
whipped.
that's the way it was everywhere.
The
now.
neighborhood used to take care of each other,
Yeah.
and the cops. I lived in an area, the Montclair
Yeah.
community. They were never around, so the neighborhood took care of the
Yeah.
freaking, ourselves. It's just not like that anymore. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
I sort of am a victim of the gentrification. You know, it just so happened to be my parents got divorced, and you know, apartment building got bought out, rent got raised, mom had to fucking go somewhere, had family in Wisconsin. Here I fucking am.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a fucking culture shock when you move up here.
Huge.
A fucking culture shock. It's like a whole different fucking state of mind.
I went from Rockford, Illinois when I was 13 to an hour outside of Boston, Massachusetts to start high school.
Wow.
I know all about that.
I feel for you.
I know all about that culture shock. Yeah.
It kind of helped because, you know, I owned all the tattoo shops before I sold them, and, you know, I was still around the type of people, but it's a lot different out here.
Yeah, it tends to be. But you're near Rockford. You know, I was born and raised in Rockford. A friend of mine coined the phrase, it was about 10, 12 years ago, and she said, Tank, she said, Rockford breeds its own brand of stupid. And I was like, wow, you're right.
Well, most of the time, you know, on the weekends, I usually go back home and stuff like that, and because I need pizza, I need the hot dogs, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll go out there, see all my friends, and, you know, it keeps me a little grounded.
I used to take rides just to Chicago from here.
Yeah.
Just to get fucking food. You know, I fucking hit up a dude. I'm like, hey man, we're going to fucking, you know, we're going down to Chicago. Why? I need a hot dog.
I need Gina Jude's, man.
Yeah.
I need a Gina Jude's, dude.
If I don't get a fucking slice from fucking Chicago, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna fucking start terrorizing.
Well, that's one thing Chicago's got culturally is definitely
taste of Chicago.
Good food.
Taste of Chicago.
That robot freaking canceled this year.
Well, yeah. The Chinese fucking coughing cancer is fucking everything up, man.
Right.
Fuck. But anyways, back to our more positive note. So what's next? Where do you plan on taking this whole empire you have built?
And it's an empire, that's for sure.
Basically, we're in talks to get our own on Roku, our own channel.
Nice.
Amazon has hired us out to do a documentary, so we're going to be doing that.
Right on, man.
Yeah. Do a lot of appearances. We've had offers for, you know, movies and stuff, but I'm not going to be a sellout. I won't do any of that stuff. That's just like we do consultations, you know, through the court system, but we only represent clubs. We won't represent the other side or give our expert advice.
Sure.
So we do a lot of that type of stuff. Yeah, it's blown up pretty big, man. It's out there more than I ever thought it would be.
No, it's pretty badass if you're staying independent.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Oh, yeah. It's just out there, man. It's pretty cool. You guys will get there.
No, you know what? I don't even, oh, shit.
You keep on dropping it.
Yeah,
we set the bar low and we taper off from there. But
hey, they're getting what they paid for.
You get what you pay for.
But with the documentary, I want to show the real deal. You know, I want to show, you know, the rallies and you know, all the parties and you know all the community stuff. I'm not going to get into the, you know, what they wanted, but you know, they wanted us to do a lot of club stuff, and I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. That's, you know,
yeah. And that's just it. I mean, if guys like you are still around, still doing the thing, it's real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't get that corporate flavor where like, well, we need more of this.
Well, we were offered the Motorcycle Madhouse with a pretty big radio network. They wanted us to go on Celestial.
Mm.
And one of the biggest thing they wanted from us was creative control. I was like, hell no.
Yep.
Besides that, you know, Spotify, iTunes, and all that, that's the new radio.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to give up my show, my show rights just to get on, you know, regular radio.
Right. Today's day and age, it doesn't pay for a guy.
No, I make, you know, more on them, you know, platforms than you would on AM, FM.
Well, I mean, you lose your identity to it.
Yeah, and I'm not like that. I won't sell out like that. You know, I had good offers for some stuff out of Los Angeles, and I won't appear in that type of stuff.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
How'd you get the name Hollywood?
Yeah, how did you get the name Hollywood?
When this started blowing up, people just started calling me that. Hey, you know, you're Hollywood. You know, you're getting out there. You're a star and all that crap, you know. And I was like, okay, I'll just go with it. That's what I went with it.
It's so hard to fucking, well, you know, yeah.
Once your, you know, listeners and all that identify with you, you know, you go with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just it. You know, it's just,
Even though my nickname's something else, you know. On the
I was going to
street.
say,
Yeah.
you want to divulge what your road
Top
name
Fuel.
is? Top Fuel.
Yeah, my real name's Top Fuel because I love dragsters, and in the day I used to race J-sters and all that stuff.
It's funny the road names guys get. You know, I was lucky enough. I've been called Tank since football when I was a kid, so I was gifted the name. You know, they in the club I was allowed to bring it through.
Right.
But you know, I met a guy from one club named, well, let's just say it was a bad name. And I said, that's a name that kind of stick with you forever, and I don't want to know the story behind that.
Right.
I'm not going to name his name, but he knows who he is.
Right. Well, you know,
but you know, sometimes you earn them in a bad way.
Well, I got, you know, because people have a hard time because you're out there so much, they don't understand. You got a life on the side. you know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Hollywood Machikari, that's my stage name I use, you know, but my other name's something else.
Yeah.
Right.
If they watch your show, they can actually hear you say your name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't hide nothing from my audience. You know, the minute you start trying to lie and all that stuff, you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Me, if I screw up, I'll say I'm a fuckhead. I screwed up.
What's that old line? If I ain't lying to you, I ain't telling the truth to nobody.
Right.
And that really is the truth. I mean, I don't know, man. People just have to stop their bullshit.
Well, exactly.
Well, since we're cutting off the bullshit here, I got to ask. I have noticed from watching your videos, you have lost some weight. You been working out, man?
Big time.
Dude, what you been doing?
Me, well, before this whole thing went down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I a lot of weight work, a lot of cardio.
Getting healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Any specific diet?
Right now I'm on like, what is it, 1,400 calories a day. Protein mostly.
Like a keto type deal?
Kind of, yeah, because it helps, you know, I have epilepsy and
Right.
stuff like that. It helps with the seizures.
I've read that, like the keto diet, it does something to your brain where you go into ketosis and you have less seizures and
Yep.
fucking right on, man.
Yeah.
I also noticed your old lady.
Oh, yeah.
She's on the program.
Well, you know, with her, it was kind of funny, man. It was like 10 years ago, and she thought she was heavy and stuff. I liked her the way she was, and, you know, then she had that freaking gastro bypass, and it's gone. Worst mistake she ever make, and I tell her that all the time, man, because she's been sick from. Don't ever get that surgery.
Yeah, is it tough?
Oh my God, throwing up all the damn time. She has a stomach the size of a golf ball. And, yeah.
Well, you know, it has to be mentioned that a lot of our audience is aging, right? And being in the biker community, health or working out is kind of frowned upon because it makes you a pussy. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're watching what you eat, you fucking fag. You know? And, but, I think it's important because, you know, like Black Dragon, he ends a lot of his stuff like get skinny. You know, and I see you're obviously working out, looking good, healthy. I think it's important that fucking guys like you are, and Black Dragon, are putting it out.
Lost close to 90 pounds.
Well, yeah, Brother Tank here has lost quite a bit of weight, you know. You know, it's important that we take care of ourselves because, man, we got to keep going.
Well, one thing I used to say, because I seen it, is in the club scene, man, it was a short life for a lot of guys. You know, you have them dying in, you know, late 50s, early 60s. And it's a rough life in some of the clubs, man. It really is.
I mean,
it can be a rough lifestyle.
But these newer kids, man, you know, half of them are MMA fighters, you know, bulked up. It's like, damn, man. I just have to pull out of my 357, just shoot you and get you gone.
Yeah, can they buy a normal fucking pair of jeans?
Right.
Do they have to buy them from a fucking boutique?
Right.
Buy some fucking jeans, all right? Put them on your fucking body. Don't wash them for a month. Shut the fuck up. Get the rhinestones off your ass. Jesus Christ.
Right. Well, you know, a lot's changed with me as I got older. Like,
you don't wear them that way, so don't
I
wear
used to never wear a helmet, man. I was against that. Now I wear a half lid or a full face, and it's like, man, I'm getting older, I guess, man.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of progression myself, and it's like, it's interesting because you'll see the older guys trying to teach the younger guys, and the younger guys resisting, just like it was when we were coming up. You know, the old guys don't know shit, the young guys don't know shit. But being, I guess, a graybeard at this point in my life, you know, because, you know, but it's interesting to see how there's some credibility to taking care of yourself.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
staying around. You know, I mean, I've heard you say that the Vietnam era.
There were some of the best freaking mentors I ever, yeah, the
Amen.
Vietnam era.
Amen to that.
Oh my God, were they the best guys? Everybody knows who, some of my heroes are in the scene, Taco Bowman,
Yep.
Growing up as a kid in Chicago,
Yeah.
Right.
Taco Bowman, he was like on a pedestal for me, still is,
He was a hell of a guy from what I've read.
You know
from what
what?
I've
He
heard.
was a biker's biker, man.
Yeah.
Then you had J.R. Reed out of the Sons of Silence.
Yep.
He started up the NCOM. Those are the type of guys, you wish these newer guys got to learn from.
Yeah.
Maybe things wouldn't be as bad.
Well, there wasn't social media back then, so they don't know about them. But
Right.
I mean, those are the guys like the Vietnam era guys, the Taco Bowmans.
Mhm.
You know, they made the scripture. This is what we're going after. I mean, you can, I know a lot of other podcasts or people in media like to talk about the good old days, and they start talking about pre-World War II. Or, I mean, really, what we know as MC culture started in the 60s. Exactly. And being in the club scene, we kind of, those guys are still around, and other clubs. And, you get to talk to them. And, it's things like this, like the internet, your channel, Black Dragon, it's important to get those opinions out there.
Right. Well, one of the best interview I ever did was, a couple weeks ago with Thor, 1% from the Sons of Silence.
Right on.
He's one of them guys you just sit there like a little kid and just soak it.
Yeah.
Because them old guys are freaking, it's like amazing with them, the stories you hear, how the scene went. Yeah, I really miss them type of guys.
Yeah, I met a former national president, 1%er down in Florida, pre-Taco Bowman.
Oh, okay.
And he
That's
was
a while ago.
And he was cool as fuck, still riding. Still riding. And I talked with him in the clubhouse down there. That was cool. I'm not going to say his name.
Right. Well, to a kid like me from Chicago, Taco Bowman will always be the man. That's like biker god there to me. You know what I mean?
Well, it's that authenticity that Taco Bowman or guys like his, it's missing nowadays. There's so much social media bullshit where guys are trying to prop themselves up and make themselves something that they're fucking not.
And then the real biker is not even going to freaking interact or say anything, make a comment on Facebook.
Exactly.
Right.
There's the real biker, but I mean the honest, true guys that you're talking about right now.
Oh, they wouldn't be near it.
No.
Fuck no. Okay. So we had Shaggy on, and Shaggy is part of a club Shaggy's part of a club that's old, right? They've been around for quite some time.
Established.
They have brothers that have been around since the late 60s. I will go to his clubhouse and just talk with them about what they've been through and what they've gone through, and it's better than anything you can fucking watch on TV. Yet, if I were to ask them to be on something like this, like a podcast, or put something on the internet,
You'd take a flying leap.
they'd be like, "Hey man, how about you go fuck your oh shit? How about you go fuck
It's the
yourself?"
cord, man.
It's the cord.
My
There's
fault.
plenty of cord. Just pull it up.
Yeah.
Probably got 25 foot right there. So.
We're not going to edit any of this out, by the way.
We never
But
do.
yeah, we never do. But it's that's why shows like yours, Insane Throttle, Motorcycle Madhouse, is important, because you're a guy who's telling the truth.
Well,
You're
we try.
well, you do more than try. You actually achieve.
I think so. Yeah.
And it might get some hate from some people out there on the internet.
Oh, we get quite a bit.
Well,
of
you
that.
refer to it as bad, though. You said earlier in our interview here, you said, well, but I bring up the bad. I wouldn't say that it's bad. My opinion, you're just telling the truth. The thing about the truth is that the first thing it does to anybody is it pisses you the fuck off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get a lot of that. Yeah.
But if you think about it and you're smart, the truth also sets you free.
Well, I think it helps. It helps. The community gets together and holds itself accountable. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, you're repetitive. You're always talking about biker rights, Well, Wait till you get your ass pulled over and see how it feels.
Yeah.
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Well, that's just it. I mean, a lot of people that aren't in the club culture don't realize that just because you ride a motorcycle
Guys
sometimes.
like that, that's who I
Pops,
like
grab
learning.
a chair.
Pops. Yeah.
Grab a chair, man.
Come on, Pops.
Grab a chair from over there. Come and sit over, man. Come and sit in on this.
Don't do it. Go to the bar, Pops. Pops is an episode within himself. If I could ever get him to sit down in
We're
front of a
working on it,
microphone,
man.
fucking A. I hope I'm that guy when I get older. I hope I'm that guy.
Rocking on, man.
But you know, one of the things, and I've heard you touch on it before, we talked about with prospecting.
with his head.
And you hear, I always hear the same thing from guys. I don't want to join a club because I don't want to be told what to do, and they think it's stupid. I won't make it through the prospecting phase because.
That was the funnest time I ever had.
And the thing, right?
I don't know if I qualified as funnest,
Some
but
was
It
fun.
was fun, man. You know, well, with the, you know, I'll talk about the Pistons, man. It was a nationwide thing, man. You got to meet everybody.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's like, man, you got all this information flying at you, and I enjoyed it.
All I'm saying is I heard probate, and I thought in my head, what fucking fresh hell is this?
Yeah.
Probate.
But the thing what people don't realize, and again, and here's that, you got to experience it because I couldn't possibly explain it to you. But we all know, the four of us sitting here right now, it's not just you getting to know me, it's me getting to know you.
Yeah.
It's seeing if we're a fit for each other.
Exactly.
And along the way, you create bonds.
Oh,
Along the way, you don't realize what's going on, and it's not because the club wants to set you up for failure, because they brought you to that point where you're now probating or prospecting for that club. They want to make you a member. And they want to see if you've got what it takes. But you know, it's not for the faint. It's not for the weary. That's for sure.
That's where you're getting a lot of pop-up clubs from.
Yeah.
Is where they don't want to freaking prospect for a real club.
Do the fucking work.
You know, you got these pop-up 1% clubs now, and see, I have it where if you're not around from the early days through say the mid '80s, I don't even consider you a 1%er because you didn't put your due in.
Right.
But that's where you get a lot of that stuff. They want to get the Aurora instead of putting in the work. They just want it, boom, done.
With
Instant biker.
with probating or prospecting,
The lone wolf.
Probating around our area.
Probating. Yeah. With probating, you're going to find out who you are, and they're going to. Yeah, exactly. You're going to find out who you are, what you're about. They're going to find out who you are, what you're about, and you have to have that if you're going to be in a motorcycle club. However, like say this podcast or even your channel, you don't have to be in a motorcycle club to be considered a biker.
No,
absolutely
it's
not.
an attitude.
Exactly.
It's an
It's a
attitude, the way you
mindset.
think. There's motorcycle enthusiasts, which is fine.
Yeah.
There's different sub-level of, subcultures, I call it, in the biker community, man. Be you.
I have sat down at bars and talked to guys. I have talked to guys who have seen more, done more, backed into more curves, and I've gone forward. Never been in a motorcycle club.
Oh yeah.
They're just fucking hardcore that live a life.
Hardcore independent scooter trash, man.
It's kind of fucked up when you look on. Since we're all sort of veterans of the social media world, there's a lot of fucking guys that like to spit that shit that you got to be in a club to be considered a motorcycle fucking guy, or you gotta, who the fuck are you? I'm this, I'm that. Shut the fuck up.
You can't have a note on your bike. You have to pay for it outright. We've heard that one.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
Let's
a real
see.
biker doesn't have a note on his bike. Motherfucker, Harleys are expensive.
Yeah.
Damn right, I'm still paying for one.
Mine was a basket case. It's what I paid for.
The last fucking check I write's gonna bounce. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. The last check I write bounces.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's working a half a day on the day of his funeral. Are you kidding me?
Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Buddy, when you're talking about probate and prospecting, a lot of them got that Me Too, me crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I say I love probating, man. It was fun.
Well, that's the thing. When you're probating, you can't be Me Too.
No.
You
You
I'm
can't
sorry,
have an
I'm
agenda.
sorry, we fucked up. You can't be look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me, look at me. The last thing you want to do is stand out. Because the nail
Yeah.
that stands out
Oh, you're
gets
gonna
fucking
get your
hammered.
ass.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. You're probate and you're with patched members. Keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's the thing with
Because
pop-up
speaking
clubs.
reminds them that you're there.
Right. The thing about pop-up clubs I don't get, and Black Dragon talks about the protocol stuff, is why wouldn't you want to be around everybody? You know, they're going to bring the money into your bar. They're going to be, you know, you're going to go to theirs. You're in a park. Why do you want to sit in the backyard and call yourself a club?
Well, it's sort of like,
Patchitis.
Yeah.
you know, when people talk about, you know, oh, motorcycle clubs are beefing or whatever, it's like, I don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather be in another club's clubhouse than at a bar.
Oh, exactly.
At another club's clubhouse, I know it's secure. I know if something happens, they're going to take care of it. I don't got to worry about some knucklehead.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about some fucking asshole fucking dude who just watched Sons of Anarchy because he got the box set for Christmas. Fucking come at me because I've got a patch on my back. Oh, fuck, you think you're cool. Fuck you, dude. And, you know, it's... Clubs exist almost to watch after each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly.
And guys like you, guys like, you know, Black Dragon, Big Cell in a certain sense, Dibber, like, you guys are putting the truth out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because social, you know, the mainstream media isn't going to do that for us.
Well, what's good, that's the only good thing about the internet is we can reach such a large audience compared to regular mainstream type of deals.
Yep.
And we're able to get that type of stuff out.
Right on, man. And that's why this podcast was, you know, sort of fucking made, is because we want to get your story and his story and everybody's story out there, because I want it to be documented.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'm trying to get a fucking Goldwinger in here so we can talk to him and find out what the hell makes him tick.
We'd have to get a lot more rum chata for that. But, yeah.
Little umbrella drinks. Is that what we're looking at?
I don't know what they drink, man.
I have no idea.
Never hung out with the fucking wing dingers, so
My,
I don't know.
My son-in-law's father's one.
But you go to, like, you know, the old
But I ain't
school.
putting him on video.
You go to the old school clubhouses, and you know, and you see the Sky chapters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the guys that have become memorial patches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Man, I wish they had fucking this type of, you know,
Outlet.
yeah. You know, it's like, man, I would love to hear what they think.
Those are the type of guys I really miss, is, you know, because I do a lot of the rallies and stuff, and
Yeah.
when I'm always, you know, I'll be out signing autographs or something like that, you can always tell who's real and who's not. And if they're not over the age of freaking 50 or something, you're like, oh my God, come on. You know, they just come up to you. It's like, you can tell they're not for real. And
It's one of those things you can tell in a heartbeat.
Oh my God.
Well, it's just like, you know, it would be amazing if I could sit across the table for, well, like a Taco Bowman, and say, what's a brother?
Oh
And
my
have him
God.
give me his definition.
That would be heaven. Oh my
You know?
God.
What's Taco Bowman's definition?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we can go down a list of fucking iconic motorcycle club members, but at the same time, not only is there those guys that are, you know, sort of, I don't know, what do you want to call it, fucking household names,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but there's a bunch of other people out there that aren't household names that would have just as good of a definition,
Exactly.
you know, and that's why this podcast, like, okay, we've talked about Black Dragon, we've talked about Big Cell, let's talk about Shade Tree Surgeon.
Oh, he's fucking funny as hell.
Most entertaining guy on YouTube today.
He is, man. He's cool as hell.
Fucking love that guy. Zero club affiliation, does nothing with club stuff. I would love to fucking hang out with that guy, because he looks like he's having a blast every time he turns on the fucking red button.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
John Maxwell, you know, he's a good tech.
Oh, yeah.
Adam's cool as hell. Adam Sandoval.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, he's doing some.
He's on the trail right now. He's going on that main trail across America.
Yeah.
Yep.
His thing. Ashley fell and busted her ass a couple times, but
The shit he has done for veterans.
Oh my God, he has.
You know what I mean? Like the shit he's done for veterans. I mean, it's amazing. But I mean, we're lucky that we're living in 2020 and we got this social media deal going on. We're recording whatever. It's all in the cloud. That we can document it for history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not going to go anywhere.
No, it's like
You know
a
what I
time
mean?
capsule.
Exactly, man. Guys like you are important. Guys like BD are important. Guys like fucking Shade Tree Surgeon are important, because we're showing the fucking, we're showing the people that don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, ABC isn't going to fucking show it like it is.
Well, we're giving the alternative gangland history.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, God. If I watch the thing on the Warlocks. One more, you know, down in Florida. That show.
FYI, if there is a guy in a club, I don't care if you blacked out his face or not, and he's telling you club business, he is fucking up.
There you go.
He is
kicking the balls.
fucking up. Getting more than kicking the
I
balls.
was going to say, if he's lucky, that's
That's one thing we get about when you're talking about club business. I like, for one, I'm not in a club. For two, I'm a news agency. So what the hell are you talking about giving club news? Man? It's public, you idiots.
Hey, I got a press pass.
Yeah, I'm a member of ONA, so.
I'm not, but I have mine through the motorcycle ministry, the Universal Life Church.
Oh, okay.
It's the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
There you go.
Yeah. I shit you not. It's an actual, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
I got married by Elvis in Las Vegas, so.
That was epic. That was epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the pictures I saw with
Yeah.
the dudes with the signs and shit in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is the best.
Vegas is
But,
an interesting place.
They are very anti-motorcycle club, though.
Big time.
Very anti-motorcycle club in Vegas.
Big time.
Yeah. But it's a fun place to go.
Yeah.
I recommend it. But
I was there on Labor Day weekend, I don't know, about 15 years ago. I was there 2 weeks on business.
mhm.
It was 1:30 in the morning on the strip, and it was 104 fucking degrees. And I said, there's a problem here.
Man, that dry heat my ass out there.
A drying oven's an oven. What am I, proofing bread? I mean,
Oh,
what the
shit. I
hell?
got off the plane once in Arizona. I was walking through the hall thing, and I felt that heat rush. I was like, man, get me back to Chicago.
But now you guys were talking podcast shows like the internet, YouTube,
Yeah.
and reality TV. And here's an idea I had popped into my head on the way in: recipes from the road.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Some get some sausages, little kielbasa or something. You know, wedge them between my jugs. You know, and some foil. Then find out, you know, how far I got to ride to cook
There you
them up
go.
and get it going. And then eat them. What do you think? I mean, Tank's cooking show on the road. Tank and Dirty hit the road.
I would appreciate it. Or I would appreciate it.
I think we
because,
should.
Most of my recipes from the road are fucking canned tuna and beef jerky,
Mhm.
you know?
I love me some beef jerky.
Yeah. Yeah, if it doesn't come in a package and I can't open it up, I don't know how to make
Hey,
it.
you got a convenience store. You always got Jailhouse Tacos, Slim
There
Jims,
you go.
Slim Jims, Fritos,
That's it.
microwave, little nacho cheese. You're there, man.
Ramen noodles in a pinch.
So is this different for you being the interviewee and not the interview? Not that we really interview. We just sort of get together and
Mhm.
rap. But I mean, is this kind of a nice change for you?
Oh, I love it. You know, anytime I'm interviewed, because I get interviewed a lot for Australia
Mm-hmm.
and some other shows that bring me on, I really pick and choose what I go on to because I don't want our brand associated with something, because they do a lot of editing. And, you know, I always make sure I take recordings of my interview. That way, hey, you're not editing what I set out.
Yeah.
You know, that's what a lot of the mainstream does.
Oh, yeah.
But it's fun, you know, the ones I pick and choose to go on, it's real fun. You know, like this, I'm having a blast.
We're honored to have you here.
Fucking honored, man.
I mean, what's he
It's
told you?
weird.
He hit me with that information. I was like, my belly button started buckling on buckling.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I've been fucking, yeah, it's surreal. Surreal, man.
No, really, man. I mean,
Surreal.
it's,
Well, you'll be seeing me more, man. I'll see you at an eBay meeting. I gotta start going.
yeah. Well, we'll get numbers. I only live a few miles from you, and
Okay.
you want to take a putt, you know, just
Awesome.
putt up north, you know, and right out in the country.
Yeah, someday when I get my fucking hunk of shit put back together, fuck yeah,
And
man.
that's right. I offered to help you with that too. I said, you ever
It's-
done it? He said, no. I said, oh, we'll learn together.
I don't know. I do have a problem with Orfordville, though, man. They closed my bar down.
Which one? There's two. Stables or
No,
Nukes?
I used to own Bear's Top Fuel Saloon.
Mm,
Ah, no shit.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
That's where I met you the first time.
Oh, yeah? I was the owner of that.
Yeah, yeah, man. And
They
it just-
didn't like my, you know, my extracurricular activities
Mm.
upstairs.
No, we have met before then.
Okay, rock on.
I was there with some eBay guys. We were shooting pool and just checking you out right there on Main Street. Yeah, it was bullshit because you were telling me you couldn't get a liquor license because they only gave up 2 full liquor licenses
Yeah, they
for
only gave me a
Orfordville.
beer license.
They only
I was
gave you
making
beer?
money on the side, you know what happened. You know, it
Yeah,
is.
that's
Yeah.
like a secondhand store now, like with the other
Oh, yeah?
17
Yeah.
that are in Orfordville, you know.
Yeah, the police chief and me didn't get along too good.
See, that's why I didn't recognize you because, yeah, you have lost a lot of weight, man.
Yeah. Working it out, man.
Yeah, me too. You know, I mean, I was trying.
Keep on going. Don't give in.
I was trying to kill myself with booze, and
Yeah.
I was getting too good at it, so I had to stop. So,
I stopped drinking in '97 when I got in my motorcycle accident.
there you go. Yeah.
That was it for me.
I never.
High side, low side, T-bone.
I lost all my teeth, everything. My whole face hit the freaking.
You want to talk about that, or
Well, you know, I was freaking drunk. You know.
there you go.
Went around the curb and slapped. You know, I was lucky to make it out of that one.
Is it in the area here
No, that was in Chicago.
in Chicago?
Yeah.
I never fault a guy for throwing in a towel on drinking because it's tough.
Yeah, see,
It's
my
tough.
poison was Jack. I would never
bourbon.
touch it. Yeah, I would never touch a freaking beer. I hate
That was
it.
Ezra Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
That was good bourbon.
All right, I'm going to step all over my dick here real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question because you kind of come from that field.
I ain't going to be sleeping with you tonight. But
No kumbaya, man. He had
we're
his
not going to
hopes.
be taking the showers till 2 o'clock in the morning, man.
You say that now. What is it with 1%ers and Crown Royal?
1%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I served the
Goddamn Crown
that and
Royal.
White Russians, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, White Russians. Boom. Boom. It's a 1-2 punch, man. They,
White Russians and Crown
they
Royal, man.
fucking coat your stomach. And
I have had
booze
many
hits
nights with guys that I don't remember because of White Russians.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Fucking
I
hey.
used to make the big 5-gallon jugs of it, man.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
pour.
Oh, Crown Royal, man. Fuck.
I was never good with Crown, man. It was all Jack Daniels for me.
I'm a big Jameson guy, but yeah, the Crown Royal, man. Fuck. Kicks you in your ass.
Oh, it does.
I
man.
miss it, but I don't miss it.
No,
You know, I mean, it's.
I'm a 420 guy, man.
me
You know.
too. Well,
so-
you know.
That's the one thing you got going for you in Illinois.
Oh yeah, we got freaking the dispensaries, but I still, you know, I
Yeah.
don't go to them.
You got, yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
taste as good.
No. You know, my thing is Blue Dreams and White Widow. You
Mm.
mix them together, you get some. You're seeing Jesus, then you go past him to see God, and then you're way out there.
Chem dogging and Purple Gorilla.
Purple Gorilla.
Yeah.
I could tell you stories about hanging out with this gentleman sitting
But
to
the White
the
Widow is good,
left of
right?
you here as we were sitting in Kentucky, and he gave me a substance that I ate, and I was downstairs in a fucking in a hotel lobby discussing the meaning of life with some random people that I met. Fuck.
Yeah.
The worst thing I ever did. Well, you're from Chicago. Wiki
Yeah.
sticks.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
you want to talk about hot knifing?
Oh my God. You know what wiki sticks are, right?
No.
That's your 420. You dip it in embalming fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
Yeah.
Fuck. Jeez.
Us Chicago people, we got creative stuff that we do.
Creative.
I'm trying to figure out what I should talk about. Yeah. I don't know what I can talk about. I
No,
don't
no.
know what
What's
the
what
statute.
you don't want to talk
Well,
about?
I get
hot knifing
you
now?
know,
You
it's
fucking
we live
said
in
it.
Wisconsin, so I don't know what the statute of limitations are and where we
Usually
want to
7
go.
years for most of it.
Fucking hey. We have crushed so much stuff and put it in the weed in Chicago. It's fucking.
Oh, yeah. I've done my fair share.
So, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna wrap this up.
I don't even. We need to. You know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know where
An
we're at.
hour and 32 minutes. Not that it fucking matters.
Yeah.
We could do this all afternoon with you. I mean.
I know. I don't want to keep you because
No, it's, whatever, man. If you had a question, ask it.
No.
I can't even
This
think
ain't
of any
sleeping with
questions.
them, dude, so don't ask me.
So you keep saying that, but
I see the way you're looking at me. That's why you make me a Brokeback Mountain.
well,
on
if you
my
didn't
head.
Whoa!
lose, hey, if you didn't,
Whoa!
you're the one losing weight.
That escalated quickly.
I'm just saying, if that milkshake's in my yard.
And see, I think that's what, you keep on carrying that kind of line on, they're going to really get into you if you get that outgoing and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to see your numbers go.
That's 2020.
No.
I don't think we've really ever held back.
No, I've made an ass of myself on the internet since
Well, that's
day
good.
one. Yeah. I don't
I
fucking care.
did catch you off guard the one time with the George Jetson thing.
Yeah, you made that whole George Jetson
I
thing.
didn't make it up, man. We should be fucking flying in the air by now.
Well, you see them 1940 films of what the future is supposed to be
Yeah,
like.
there
Man,
was
we're behind, man.
We're way behind.
You
Right?
know, that's just, you know what? That one thing that's funny is I posted a question on my personal Facebook yesterday because I was 420 in it, and I was thinking out there. I was like, most of the technology we have as human beings right now, with all the internet and all that, happened within the last 120 years. How can you tell me that the ancient civilizations weren't smarter than us? You know, some that have been around thousands of years.
Yeah.
There's some wicked stuff out there, man.
I tell you what, you know which community in America has been laughing their fucking asses off for the past 2 months? The Amish.
Oh, yeah.
The Amish have been just laughing their asses off. Look at those Westerners there, all struggling. Oh yeah. You know?
That's all right. I've been laughing my ass off at them forever. So.
Well, you know, I was out between Evansville and
Broadhead.
No. Monticello.
Oh, yeah.
Over in that area.
Yeah.
And little Amish community there, and we're going along one Sunday afternoon, and riding along, we stopped for a second because there's this softball game going on, right? And the Amish kids out there, and the girls in the skirts hanging down on the ground, and I watched this girl, man, teenage girl, playing shortstop, go in the air sideways to catch a friggin' line drive, and caught that motherfucker, and then made the play. I was like, double play, man. I was like, hell yeah, that was one of the coolest fucking things I've seen. The Amish people playing it, and then she played hardcore. That was cool.
Well, if we're gonna talk about fucking who's making fun of us right now, you know, it's fuck it, man. It's off the rails at this point.
Fucking A, man. I don't give a shit.
Are bikers the fucking? Are they the ultimate preppers? Because think about it. Every, whether you're talking about a biker's independent, biker's a club, we all have a closed network.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I know a guy I can call if I need this or whatever. Somebody can rely on me. I mean, the whole fucking world right now is in panic mode. And I know exactly. Like,
yeah,
I've got a select group of people I can rely on if I need help.
Oh, you talking preppers, man. BD, oh my God, he crazy.
Oh, is he fucking...
Dude, he has AR-15s lined up. He's like bunker type of stuff, man. Just check out his other channel, man. It's all about prepping.
I do.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's, I've been...
One thing I learned about our people here in the United States is, and I hate to say it, is a lot of people are weak.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at this COVID-19 stuff right now, it's only been 2 months. Everybody's going nuts and crazy. What if it was a nuclear war that happened?
Right.
How are you going to survive?
Well, that's just,
good question.
Kind of my point. It's like, guys like BD or whatever. I mean, most Americans' first line defense is their cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
If trouble happens, I'm going to call 911.
That's gone as soon as the EMP hits.
Exactly. What happens when the fucking grid goes down, man?
Mm-hmm.
That could go down. It's man-made.
My carbureted motorcycle will still start.
You know what? That's the only thing that Desert Rat's good at is freaking.
You want to talk about him?
What about him? That's Desert Rat, man.
Dude, well, I call him Backdoor Biker. I used to watch his fucking show, and I was always like, man, this guy is out there in the fucking desert talking tough. It's like, man, the closest human is 200 fucking miles away from you.
Right.
You want to be a fucking hardcore dude, fucking say that shit in front of another fucking dude. You know what I mean?
Don't make him go for a big drive.
Well, the problem with him is he goes from lifestyle to lifestyle. He ran out of the photography one.
Yep.
And next thing you know, he got ran out of this one. Then he was, I'm from Chicago. Well, you're from freaking Champaign. That's not Chicago, buddy.
Right, yeah.
You went, and then, I grew up in Tinley Park. I was like, that ain't Chicago, buddy.
That is not Chicago. That's more Joliet than Chicago.
Right, the armpit of the freaking state.
Shit. Well, if we're going to talk about Tinley Park, we got to talk about Polecats, the strip club in Tinley Park. Polecats. Strongly recommend Polecats. We're looking for sponsors, and I would love for. Have you ever been to Polecats?
Oh, we left our Purell out.
Yeah, well,
we've been looking for your Purell sponsors.
Yeah, Polecats is a strip club in Tinley Park, or that area, and they have, I would say, anywhere from 70 to 80 performers a night, multiple stages, and it's pretty fucking badass.
Okay.
So.
Well, see, with us, I won't take on sponsors. I get them every day. I want to sponsor us and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, the creative control, that's where I won't go.
Oh, we won't get any sponsors.
Yeah.
I'm just making a joke. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, that guy.
What happened to the place down here?
Which one?
The one on.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
What is it, going up Class or Class C? Or
No
something?
idea. That happened all after the fucking, the Chinese fucking coughing cancer. No idea what's going on.
They remodeled that whole damn thing. They're not going to have the skags there anymore.
We have options in the Rock County area, Walworth County area. We have options. Strip club poker run, by the way.
We do that every year.
Yeah.
You've heard about our strip poker run?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come with that one.
It's a good time.
It's exciting. Hell, one year we had a guy commit suicide in the car right in front of us at Four Corners, the Vegas Club.
Damn, man, you should have put that would have made some hits.
Dude, that really happened.
That really happened.
Yeah, that really happened. There was a guy, he was in a, like, I don't know, whatever fucking Super STI or whatever. Just after we pulled in, I mean, minutes after we pulled in, this guy decided, I'm going to kill myself, and he ran head on into a fucking semi. Yeah, one of our club brothers had to fucking try to help him.
He was the one who was trying to do the compressions.
Yeah, he tried to help him.
He said the transmission was in his lap.
Yeah.
And he pulled the Jack's teller.
Yeah.
But it was amazing to watch because we had guys from Fire and Ice who were on the ride, and then our club brother,
Oh, that's not Fire and Ice. That's
say I love our
Fire and Iron.
Fire and Iron, thank you.
Fire and Iron, I love the firefighters.
They're
my heroes.
But within 60 seconds, we had the scene secure.
Yep.
We had bikers up directing traffic on both sides. They were rerouting traffic around. We had paramedics that were all part of the ride. They were up there already on the scene.
Yeah.
The county sheriff showed up for Walworth, and they were like, "Thanks."
Mm-hmm.
Like Walworth County Sheriff, they say, "Hey, you guys are going to bring a group in our county? You call ahead, we'll give you an escort."
Okay.
So that was nice to see. But yeah, we've had some excitement. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's. Well, yeah. Anyways, I forgot where the fuck I was going with this.
I don't know. Strip club. You were trying to get strip
talking
club
about it?
sponsorship from someplace in Chicago.
Polecats. Look it up. They're badass, man.
Will do.
They are.
If you're in Providence, Rhode Island, I highly say go to the Foxy Lady. They have a great shower show.
Yeah.
Right there in the main stage. When I was in culinary school, we went there every Sunday after school.
Show Palace and Darien got a shower show.
They do, but you gotta catch the right operators. There's a reason they call that place the Cow Palace.
I'm gonna say this. I've never been disappointed in the Show Palace except for one time.
Ah, yes.
One time they had a
tough job.
Transgender on stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
I shit you not, man.
Yeah.
They had a tuck job there.
Yeah.
Named November.
That never happened again.
The thing is we had some independent was on the ride.
You went in the back room, didn't you?
Who, me?
There was an independent.
I only had $20, so yeah.
Who was on the ride who paid for a lap dance.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah.
And he was all proud of it. And I'll never forget the look on his face when somebody was like, "No, that was a dude." And he was like, "No, that was a dude."
Either that or that chick had the worst case of hemorrhoids. Yeah, but
I have a theory that he knew.
Yeah.
He was just like
he's a freak, man.
He was freaky that way. But hey, man, whatever fucking flips your Twinkie, blows your barn door up,
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Don't fucking bring it to my door. That's all. I don't got a problem,
You can bang all the dudes you want, but I don't want to see it.
I don't want to do it either. So. I tell you, man. So here we are, Bikers Lifestyle Podcast. Couple of guys just fucking winging it, unscripted, organic.
Love it.
Zero.
We're here. I mean, you were really you were like the catalyst to cause us to do all this.
I appreciate that, man. You guys keep on doing it, man. Kill it.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I mean, the shit you used to do back in the day with fucking Double Barrel, man. That's what this whole thing is kind of modeling.
Rock on.
You know what I mean? Like, I used to listen to that first fucking, I don't even know, would you call it a podcast or just the YouTube deal?
It was a podcast.
Okay. I used to listen to that podcast over and over again because you would talk about how, like, fucking Harley Davidson is trying to play up the women and fuck that. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Because everybody else is like, well, everybody's equal. And you're like, fuck that,
Everybody is not equal.
No.
Well, I talk about it all the time. Bikers a man's world, man. You don't like it, you get it.
There ain't no fucking participation award in the fucking bikers world.
That right.
Yeah, I mean,
well, we got these entitled kids. They're coddled. We're talking what 4 or 5 generations now. Permissive behavior.
Yeah.
Permissive parents raising permissive children. Then that kid gets out there in college. He's 18 years old, and life, the big dead donkey dick of life, comes and whack smacks him in the face, and then we wonder why they're in a fucking 12-step program.
There you
Yeah.
go.
This is a no-brainer, man.
Mhm.
A fucking no-brainer, folks.
Dennis Leary said it best: "Life sucks. Get a helmet."
Yeah.
There you go.
And here's the thing: they're all bullies. Hey, bullies are out there. Learn to fucking deal with them. Don't hide. Don't hide in a fucking cocoon.
You're
Or
fucking
you'll never
seeing
have
that
to
in the
do it.
MC world. That club was bullying me. Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Well,
I suppose.
I suppose you got any last words you want to?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yes.
Yeah, just keep it up, man. Your followers will start going as long as you're consistent.
Well,
Be real. That's, you got us behind you.
hey, man, everything that we have achieved so far is because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether
we
directly
really
or
mean that,
indirectly.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
that OBS, and you'll be up.
OBS. Yeah, I'm on it.
Do a couple live shows on YouTube, and you'll start bringing a lot more people in.
Yeah, that's what we're gearing up to it. We just baby steps and start out
Mhm.
small. Then we had to fuck up and find our own way.
Oh, you're gonna do that. You keep on doing it, man. You
Ah,
learn from it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'd rather fuck up and learn.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
stay real and don't sell it.
Nah. Fuck
No,
that,
man.
That's not our style.
I mean, it's it's not about making money. It's about keeping the culture alive.
Mm-hmm.
As our fucking dear friend Shaggy said, some things are going to change. Some things can never
Can
change.
never change.
Right.
That's right.
No, I had a great time, man. Everybody needs to come see you guys on your public runs and stuff.
No, we're trying. We're trying to spread the good word.
Tell you what, your entry fee's on me.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I'll pay it.
I'll cover you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it.
Oh, hell,
Like,
I mean,
yeah, it's like I remember before like the podcast kind of like happened, you were talking to me about doing this and that, and then the fucking Chinese coughing cancer
Mhm.
happened, so we can't.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
cover one
Yeah,
of your runs.
yeah, everything's on fucking standby at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point.
but let's still do that.
Yeah, I'll cover you in a heartbeat, man.
Are they still doing the fucking bars are closed down there in Illinois?
Oh yeah, the bars are still closed.
You still got to wear a mask everywhere you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here it's like county by county in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Like Rock County, we're supposed to have masks on, but we're breaking the law, so fuck it, who
It
cares?
is what it is.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I wore one the night when went to South Boyd to buy some cigars, and so I had my sunglasses on, and I had my club bandana, and I didn't know where to buy cigars or rob the place. I figured I had my options were open.
Right. But I think you guys are going to go, man. Keep on doing it.
Well, thank you very much.
Pretty soon, start doing it. Cover. If you're doing events around here, cover them.
what's funny is that
Do lives.
Yeah.
we were actually planning on doing Mama Tried, but
Mhm.
that got canceled because
I
of
could have got you guys on the inner track for that. I had my press passes and everything.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Avate's in there too. I could
Would have loved to get in there.
Yeah, I can get you guys on the inner stuff. And
That sounds like a plan, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I would love to sit down across, like a guy like Rusty Butcher.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That dude's fucking, I don't know, the next Jesse James. I don't know how you want to classify that dude. The Rusty Butcher. I mean,
Rusty
he's
Butcher. He's his own deal.
Right.
well. We
Jesse
gotta.
James is his own deal. They're just
Well, that's just
Similar.
my point. Like, because we talked to Miho from our club, and he's a big Rusty Butcher fan. And sometimes older guys give the younger guys shit. It's like, oh man, what are you, a fucking Rusty Butcher fanboy? Every fucking T-shirt you own. But you look back 20 years ago, we were all wearing West Coast Chopper shit
Right.
or Orange County Chopper
you were.
shit.
I wasn't.
You were probably wearing Orange
Yeah.
County. I wasn't.
No, me.
West Coast, maybe.
I had a handful of. I'm not gonna lie, I was a fucking Jesse James fanboy. I still am. That dude
I
makes
still
some.
am. He's real. He's for real, man.
No doubt.
You don't play.
You mean the Toodle show is fake? I'd like to have his motorcycle collection.
Oh yeah.
I like Paul Senior.
I follow Jesse James on fucking social media, and just some of the fucking 1911s that guy's,
My
he's
God,
make
is he
it,
a firearm? My God,
Dude.
can he make 'em.
that. Fuck, that guy can make anything out of fucking metal.
What I like about him
for a
is
while,
he's
too.
richer than hell, but he'll still get into that shop.
Exactly. I remember him saying that I don't give a flying fuck about this whole TV show thing. I have a skill that'll pay me $20 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
That's the way you do it.
Fuck yeah. Well, I suppose we've kept this man here long enough.
We have, yeah.
The sun is fucking shining. I'm sure he wants to get his knees in the breeze.
Always.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, we appreciate you.
Well,
Thanks for having me, guys.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you very much, people here at the Biker's Lifestyle, for sitting this out one more time. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. In fact, I'll keep saying it till you tell me to shut the fuck up, and then I probably won't stop saying it. The most dangerous part of your motorcycle is the nut that connects the seat to the handlebars. Thanks a lot, folks.
Fuck yeah.
You guys are killing it, man.
Learned it from watching you.
Did you save that shit?